Hi, I'm Chad Coker with Apple Tree Automotive. In this video I'm going to give you some introduction to hydraulic pedal assemblies. Now this one on my right is a four-wheel brake setup. Now this particular kit has larger master cylinders and 3/4 bores, which will help you move your four-wheel brakes a lot better than the small round reservoirs. Now this particular pedal kit will come with a master cylinder for the brakes and also a master cylinder for the clutch, which is something that the stock VW did not have. And this is a great upgrade because it actually eliminates the need to try to cut and fit a cable. Now with every kit, you'll get this hydraulic slave cylinder. And this will connect to the transmission and the throw arm and go directly back to the master cylinder on the pedal kit. Now you can use either a nylon line kit or just regular 3/16 steel line, which is the way that I prefer to do it, and you don't have any issues with pinching or leaking. Now the difference between this and the two-wheel version is this has the large square reservoirs, and the two-wheel version has a smaller round reservoir. They also stagger the master cylinder, so you have a 5/8 and a 3/4 to operate the clutch and the brake differently. Now every one of these pedal kits will come with a 3/16 90-degree fitting at the end. Now this fitting right out of the box is not sealed, so the first thing you're going to want to do is take that fitting out and use some red Loctite and screw it back in to give it a good seal. Now don't over tighten it, it will force the master cylinder to crack because this is a pipe thread. Now the other difference between these two kits is this kit actually comes with a gas pedal. And this is a 114 CB, and it's a great kit. It also has the throttle cable hookup already on it. This kit right here does not have the throttle cable, does not have the gas pedal. But the nice thing about this setup right here is it actually allows you to pick a different pedal that you'd like to use. Now these are just flat pedals that bolt directly to your floor, and we've got a lot of different options from angled, there's the one in the center, to straight up and down, and the one on the right, and different options for cable hookups, keeping your foot on the pedal. A lot of times for clearance issues we like to use these angled pedals because it tips everything away and doesn't let the control arm or the steering shaft bump into it. These straight up and down ones are okay, but again it becomes a clearance issue. Now one thing to note, you cannot use these kits on a stock VW Beetle because there's not enough room between the tunnel and the pedal kit to actually fit the gas throttle arm here. And the other issue is on a stock car, these master cylinders would actually hang out the backside of the firewall. Now I've seen people do it, but understand that is a big undertaking, a lot of fabrication, and requires a lot of steel fabrication modification to make it work. Now one of the other things that we can get for these kits is not everybody that drives your Dune Buggy or Baja Bug is going to be the same height. We got these pedal sliders. Now the point of these pedal sliders is to give you some adjustability front and back to bring this farther away or closer to people with different heights. In this particular slider, we've got a knob back here that you lift up, it's spring loaded, and it's a simple slide down the track setup. And when you get it into place, you let go of the plunger, it locks it back into place. Now we've got a couple other sliders that you can get. This Ultra Slide, same process. Bolt it down, pull up the plunger, slide it back and forth. This particular one, a little different. We've got these washers that attach to the bottom of all these pedal kits. They screw in and then they simply go through the hole and slide back, and they're locked into place. Now with this particular kit, you'll also get this gas adjuster. Now this you can buy separate, and essentially what this does is as you move from hole to hole, it allows you to move your throttle cable with it. And they give you this little attachment that goes right into this wishbone. And you see the different holes for every increment of that slider, and it simply pops into place. Now you'll probably want to use a mortise style throttle cable, something sleeved, that will screw right into the end of that. It's really the simplest setup. As you can see, all of these gas pedals also have spots in here to hook this. Now the other option is this slider. Now this slider is a little more fine-tuned. It gives you a 3/16 time joint at the end, which will screw in to the wishbone and allow this to extend and retract to get your pedals adjusted properly. Now one thing to note, all the pedal kits that we sell will attach to any of the slider kits that we sell. And a lot of people ask me, when they get these, why there's only one port on the back of these for four-wheel brakes. You actually will have to route your brake lines out to a T and branch off of them. They're not intended to run two lines directly off the master cylinder like you would on a stock VW. There's one line, goes to a T, and goes to the front and the rear.